calling 2023 CR 3464, State of Texas versus Layla RAINN Tanton. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state.
Defense.
Charles May for the defense, Your Honor, ready.
Are you Ms. Tanton? Yes, ma'am. Counsel, have you received all of the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, we're waiving count 1 and proceeding on count 2, Judge.
Any objection?
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you understand in count 2, you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand that the court would grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, state is proceeding on count 2 and they're recommending deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
The state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 5 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, and an evaluation for felony drug court. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest.
State, any evidence?
Your Honor, I offer State's Exhibit 1 and the attachments.
Any objections?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding you guilty as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we would just.
Why does a lawyer look like he a part of the mob? He's speaking like he part of the mob. Allegedly. He's just over there cooling. He said, I'm ready to go home and get my wife to make me something to eat.
That's what the court proceed with the deferred adjudication. My client is deeply remorseful of what she's done, her actions, Judge, and she would ask this court to follow the agreement that has been in place, Your Honor.
All right, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any children?
I have a daughter.
How old?
Of course she has a kid. Of course it's a girl. The drug dealer, allegedly.
She'll be 4 November 6th.
And where is she?
She is with my mother in Houston.
Is Child Protective Services involved?
No, ma'am, I have full custody, no CPS cases.
Well, did you give up your rights to your mom?
No, I did temporary guardianship. My daughter has.
I'm sorry, could you?
I said I gave temporary guardianship. My daughter.
All right, everyone, please whisper.
My
Yes.
daughter has juvenile rheumatoid arthritis, so she gets the best medical care over in Houston. My mom works at the hospital.
Oh, she trying to roll in the empathy and the sympathy, y'all. So we're to believe that your daughter is with your mama because of the health care that Texas, I believe she said, offers, instead of being with her mama, who out here with a bunch of drugs being found on her. Girl, if you don't go to hell, I can't. Y'all get on my nerves.
Take me to the king. Truth is, I'm tired.
Tired of y'all.
So,
How far did you go in school?
I went all the way into my junior year, and I did cosmetology school and completed all my hours.
Okay. So when's the last?
Girl, your hair is not giving. Your hair is not giving. I don't think anybody gonna hire you with your hair like this. Oh, I guess you did just get out of jail, child.
Last time you had employment?
I worked at Golden Chick. I would say it was March. It was March through April.
It sounds like a great career. It sounds like a great career. Child, she said chicken or something like that. Girl, what? You got a whole kid. You out here selling drugs allegedly. And you talking about you got to think in your mind the fact that you basically worked at Chick-fil-A. I cannot with you biatches. Woo! That poor baby, meaning the 4-year-old and her mama that got to watch the kid because she know daggone well if she was with this mother, this good mama, then she would be in real trouble. Child.
And what does your mom do at the hospital?
My mom is head coordinator of San Jack.
And do you have any other siblings?
Yes, I have a brother and a sister. A younger
All right.
brother,
And
too.
what does your brother and sister do?
My brother is a barber. He's
The judge is buttering her up because don't nobody give a damn what your brother and sister is doing. Y'all said she said golden chicks. So what was she, a stripper? I thought it was something like Chick-fil-A or something like that.
in barber school, and my sister is going to be graduating high school in about a year and a half. Okay.
And who is this Michael Martin to you?
It's my ex-fiance.
What is that ex-fiance since this happened?
Her ex-fiance, y'all. No, I have not been married, but I have been engaged. I was a fiance. I was engaged. I was fianced. I had a boyfriend. We had a kid. We sold drugs together, allegedly. You don't know. We did what we had to do. We had to make some coins. We had to make our coins. I had to do what I had to do to send back to my mama, who taking care of my baby. Okay. Woo, child.
Before you were arrested, how often were you doing meth?
I wasn't. I
Oh,
wasn't one.
Okay, I find that hard to believe. I don't think you're just doing marijuana.
damn. What? Can you just, people can just tell when people using meth or something, child. I can't tell. She looked like raggedy because she was in jail or something. Judge said, when last time you used daggone, what is it? Meth, child. I'm sorry, y'all. When's the last time you used meth, child? Girl, it's a long time ago. Here to go to judge. Girl, who you think you messing with? Do I not look like I'm serious? Do I look like I play these stupid games? Do I look like I'm woke? Do I look like I'm a progressive? Do I look like I'm liberal like them? I'm gonna need you to recognize, read the room. That's going to be our phrase for 2024, y'all. That is the phrase already for the rest of the year into 2024. Read the room. Shout out to me. We got our phrase for 2024. Read the room. Because y'all don't know how to, oh, that's right. Y'all don't know how to read. That's right. Well, you better get a quick lesson, okay? Because y'all are not reading the room.
I think there's more to it. And let me just tell you why I say that. I say that because I've read the police report. So I think it's more than marijuana.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to tell you something right now.
Uh-oh.
One, I'm inclined to go along with this deferred adjudication. If you tell me you don't have a meth problem, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send you out into the world. I'm going to make a notation that you said you didn't have a meth problem. And you know what's going to end up happening? If you go out into that world and you're going to be drug tested, and when you're drug tested, you test positive for meth, I'm not going to want to hear that, oh, I have a meth problem, because I'm asking you right now to be honest with me so I can set conditions so that perhaps you can get your life together.
Exactly.
Perhaps you can be in your daughter's life, because right now, the only thing you're doing is hanging around with a fiance who has parole violations. Did you know he had a criminal past?
I did, ma'am.
Girl, of course she knew. I'm not girling the judge, child. That's my girl. I'm girling the girl. Because she wasn't sure. Now, girl, you know you under oath too. Child, you know you under oath, child. You know you under. It would be funny is if the judge can, and I don't know if they can or not, said, bailiff, take that ass out there to the drug testing unit and give her a test right effing now, and we're gonna see what's what. Now, I don't know how long meth lasts in your body, child. But let's just say it's 30 days, just like marijuana, okay? And she come back and talk about, oh my God, I didn't know. Where else could you have gotten a meth positivity from, child? Save it, sis. I guess she looked like she on meth. Oh no, the judge said that she knew, she read the report, so she knew what was in it. Maybe she got confiscated with meth and marijuana. Woo! She can't play no games with this judge, okay?
And you still thought, let me get with this guy who has a criminal past. I have a 4-year-old daughter who has medical needs, but eventually, because this guy is my fiance, this is the guy who I think would be great to be in her life.
Judge. Woo, they don't think about that. Judge, they don't give a damn about who they bring into their life. All that matters is all that pleasure. Child, that's all that matters. They don't care if he used meth. They don't care if he's selling drugs. They don't care if he poop nug. They don't care if he's in jail, out of jail, going to jail, got a ankle monitor on, hell, got a cage over his damn face. They don't care if he got pretty hair and both legs and he can give them the grade A. It's all good in the hood. The kid gets tossed out the window, not literally, okay? We do not promote violence over here on this channel, child. Or whatever, your house, your home, your money, your job, everything gets tossed out the window because of the jackass that you could say is your fiance, okay? And then you happy because you get all that pleasure and y'all don't know how to use birth control. And then all of a sudden you pregnant, she pregnant, and everybody got some daggone STI, STD, but it's all Jermaine's fault. Crusty, rusty, dusty, musty, ashy bum Jermaine. Now we know it's his fault, of course, because it's always his fault. But man, the judge called you out for being a meth head. I mean, what could get any worse than that? Shout out to my girl Michon for another Canadian 5. Appreciate you. She says, always find a way to F and make a baby. Wash, rinse, and repeat.
Some way can find a way to F. Make a baby. Can't take care of it. Blame someone else. It's wash, rinse, repeat, do again. Repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat, do again.
Child. Woo! Same story, same script. It don't matter what the race is. It's got something to do, I think, with age, though. But I'm gonna leave you guys alone. That's the only time I'm gonna mention y'all tonight.
A person who's only doing marijuana doesn't believe that. Someone who's doing meth and other things believes that because you're just trying to get your next fix. And if Michael Martin has parole and has been to, which if he is on parole, that means that he's been to prison. And if you think somebody who's been to prison with the charges that they have in this police report that he's on parole for, if you think that's a good person to be in your daughter's life, that tells me you're doing more than marijuana. So this is the last time I'm going to ask you, and we can pretend like this is the first time I'm asking you, if that will help you be honest with the court. How often are you using meth?
I stopped using meth. I did that for my daughter because I was going to lose my family.
So when did you start using meth?
Started whenever I got with my fiance.
Oh, what a peach. What a good decision. Are you trying to tell me, ma'am, you're settling? I know she ain't Negro. I don't care. Ma'am, are you settling? Ma'am, are you settling? He might be settling for you. So you found a man and said, hey, boo, come on over here. Come see me. And you said, okay. And y'all went on over there together. And he says, child, I got some meth. You want some? And you just looked and said, okay. What? Girl, what? I can't do it.
Take me to the king. Truth is, I'm tired.
So why are you before the court pretending like you don't do meth and you've never done meth?
I'm not pretending like I haven't done it. I just
Now you're playing semantics with me, and I don't appreciate that because I clearly asked you how often you were using meth. I know you're not using meth today because you're in court, and the deputies would not have brought you over with the items to do meth in the box. I asked you how often were you using meth, and you said, I don't use meth. I haven't used meth. That's what you said. And you're playing games with me, and I don't appreciate that. I already knew you used meth because that's in the police report. Nobody is driving around with this much meth in the car unless you're using it or unless you're selling it. And
how much? I want to know how much was in there, child. Now that I'm gonna know what it means, give it to me in the shape of something, a size of something, a refrigerator. How much was it? Woo! What is going on? These people crazy. These are people raising children, even though her mama is. But woo! She don't go to the mom talking about, I got a man and I want my baby back. Woo!
Obviously, there was an issue with you because I don't know why people are driving around San Antonio smoking a blunt in the car and you think the police are not going to pull you over. All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing, Your Honor.
This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication. We're going to do a TAP evaluation in custody. Follow all recommendations of TAP. If they recommend inpatient treatment, she's going to inpatient treatment. Is felony drug court full?
Your Honor, they are classified evaluations. They will be accepting clients, however, they don't have funding yet, so the clients will be limited.
All right, we'll do a referral to felony drug court. If felony drug court accepts her, she can go there. There's going to be 120 hours of community service restitution.
Get it done.
I'm going to want her in intensive parenting classes.
Please.
Once she completes that, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be no contact with Michael Martin. There's to be no
No more all that pleasure. No contact with your daddy, child. No pleasure, child. Get your sugar honey iced tea together.
supervised contact with minors, and that includes her own child.
Oh, he said you can't be with no minors, including your own child. That's okay. We didn't want her around ours either, okay? Not that I got any y'all, okay? Take your meth head on somewhere else, child. Not around our kids.
This to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular UAs. No, I'm sorry, not regular UAs. We're going to do the UA hotline. When you're released, where are you going to be staying? Who are you going to be staying with? Do you have a place to stay?
I have my own house here.
All right.
Who paid
There's
for it?
going to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Proof of employment within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And she either needs to get her GED or complete some type of trade so you can
do something.
get employment where you can take care of yourself and take care of your daughter. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
So she needs some sort of trade school or either GED.
Figure it out.
And what I can tell you, because you have this charge, any occupation that requires a license, you need to let them know about this, because for some, they're not going to give you a certificate or anything because you have this felony. Do you understand? So before you waste money, ask them if that's going to be a problem.
Yes.
Probation, is there anything else she needs?
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful on this deferred adjudication?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. State, with regards to this case, there were weapons.
What?
One weapon, I think, is stolen. So is there any destruction of the weapon?
I believe those were the co-defendant. The co-defendant was charged with that, Judge, but look, I can confirm.
All right. Thank you. So if those are your weapons, they're going to be destroyed. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We can go off the record. What is this tattoo on your neck about?
It's $.
Why do you have a $ on your neck?
I do my own tattoos. Just practice.
But no, why would you put a $? It has to mean something.
Everybody likes money.
All right. And Michon, I forgot on her. We're going to need a MIC evaluation and also also a gang evaluation. What is up with the...
She said, girl, in case you lying, we're going to have to go and make sure you don't belong on a part of a gang. If you're trying to do art, then maybe your ass needs to go ahead and be a tattoo artist. If that's what she just said, I believe that's what she said. This judge ain't playing no games. We love her. Judge Boy, we love you. Hopefully, if you happen to come across this video, this is what we've been waiting for. This gives us hope. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see what the end is.
The weapon on your tattooed on your arm.
Did it myself.
And the snake.
I didn't do this either.
All right. What is that about?
My cousin passed away in a car accident that we were both in, and her last name was Rose, so I guess Rose.
All right. And what is the other name underneath your arm?
Amara, my daughter.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Judge, she did have a UCW handgun from the same incident date in County Court 9.
Oh, girl, and you had a weapon. Oh my God. when you was doing all that? Was you thinking about your baby and her health care when you was doing all this and all that? So you chose the man over the kid. This judge ain't missing nothing. She done peeped all the tattoos, child. What's that mean? What's that mean? What's that mean? Girl, if you don't go get right and go ahead and become a tattoo damn artist and go ahead and make your coins and get your ass on Black Ink Crew or something and leave these dummies alone. They don't know how to leave these dummies alone, y'all. Don't know how to leave them alone. Leave them alone. Shout out to Michael Jackson.
She got a JSAT on that, but I can email those prosecutors to
Destroy the weapon.
Yes.
All right. Now, let me just tell you, your 4-year-old daughter, she can't go out into the world and make her own choices, right? That's why she's living with your mom. She doesn't have employment. She can't take care of herself. And usually children don't make great decisions, especially at that age, because they want what they want. If you give them candy, guess what? They want candy all the time, right? So your 4-year-old is depending on you to make good decisions, your mom to make good decisions, and you're not. I don't know what you were thinking that you would think it would be okay to bring a fiance in your daughter's life who's been to prison, obviously is not rehabilitated because you all are driving around smoking blunts in a car and he has a parole warrant. You need to either make a decision that you're going to be a good influence and a good parent to your 4-year-old, or either 100% get out of her life. Do you understand?
Get out of her life.
Governor, I just want to confirm if she resides here in Bear County or.
Oh, she's going to be here in Bear County. She will not be in Houston. Okay. All right. Thank you.
We do not care.